Yo, 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 guys. And we are live today. It is September 12th, and it is 6:36 here in the Pacific, 9:36 over there in the East. Sorry about that, guys. I know I am tardy. It's just we're going over some subjects. We're waiting for one person to show up, but we know he'll show up in a little bit. So it's all good. Let's just get this show on the road. Well, one thing that I want to go over today, well, there's going to be a few things we're going to go over today, but let's get some roll call going, and then we'll go from there, guys. All right? Let's see. We got Gene G Tech. How are you doing, bro, today? How are you? Oh, and our guest here in the panel this way is Zero Cool RF, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to his channel too. Zero Cool RF. He doesn't have any videos up right now, but he's about to. He's about to, guys. There's gonna be some juicy stuff. Hey, what's going on, Lawrence? Yeah. Make sure you guys subscribe too to Chanel 808 Live. And yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for the picnic basket, bruh. God damn. It was a good picnic basket. Hey, what's going on, Kathy? How are you? See here, who else we got in the panel here? Hey, what's going on, Paul? How are you? And then down below we got the majestic goat, aka SMT. Yo, what's going on, Joseph? How are you today? Let's see here, who else is in the panel? Wow, everybody keeps commenting back and forth here. We got Kim on. What's going on, man? What's going on, Michael? What's up, Info? What's up, Teletech?
Yeah.
Arshawn, what's going on? Baby
Yeah.
Yoda in the house.
Yeah.
Sitting here slapping it around, bruh.
Yeah.
What's going on, Tito? Damn. Thing just decided to click out.
Yo.
What's going on, Mikey?
Yeah.
What up, Jarrett?
Yeah.
What up, David? How are you, man? See here,
Dave.
anyone? Tech Outlaw, what's going on, bro?
Yeah.
We got Cynthia. How are you?
Hey, Cynthia.
Thank you for that picnic basket too. Yeah.
Picnic basket. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
Lee, bro. That was
You said no.
let's put it this way.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way. We got a lot of snacks, bro. Oh, what's going on, Brian? What's going on, bro? We got Arturo. We got with the long yeah. Damn, that was a long one. Holy crap. Keon, what's going on?
Hey, man.
Levendi, what's going on? What's going on, Mr. Siova? Mr. Testing. What the heck this thing? We got Mr. Robert. What's going on, man? We got Mr. Will.
Willie.
We got Rich. We got Josh.
Jay.
What up, Josh?
We got Henry.
Henry.
Yeah. How do we pronounce this?
Virexium.
Virexium. Sorry, my friend. Brandon, what's going on?
Yeah.
Lord Doritos. Yeah.
Doritos.
Yeah, we need them Doritos.
Cool Ranch, baby.
And then we got Mr. Adrian in the house, Mr.
Adrian.
Sean.
Sean Dub.
Yeah. And then we got over here, Handsome Baller. What's going on? Balling it up, bro. Tech for your needs. What up? We got Benny. What's going on?
Benny.
And then we got Slaw over here. What up? And whoever's in here, what's going on? And then we got right below me right here, we got Aloha Android.
Tito.
Make sure you guys check him out too. Subscribe to his
Tito.
channel.
How's it going, guys?
Related to Pablo?
How's it going, bro? Yeah,
Oh
what's going on?
my god, dude.
Bro, I know the game is tough nowadays, bro. You gotta be careful on those streets. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Bro. Dude, so how should we start this, bro? I do got a few articles for you guys today. We got a turn situation. And I got turn numbers, and I got an article about Metro dealers accusing T-Mobile of poaching customers.
Oh God.
And then the stream is now blurry. Uh-oh. Am I good on your guys' end?
Yep.
Yeah, you're good.
I mean,
You-
you're good on my end, but YouTube's doing that thing again where it's skipping and stopping, skipping and stopping. So it's doing that.
Oh God.
Yep.
Oh man, it's doing the skipping and stopping.
Yep.
Jesus, bro. Oh, I know why. I am on the hotspot right now. So let me see here real quick, guys. Sorry about that. Let me just
Well,
make
wasn't
sure
it doing that like yesterday to everybody else's live stream?
Yep. Sure was, Tito.
It's YouTube, man.
I know, man. I was doing it to
Oh,
mine earlier. Same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking at it through the iPad. It shows you. I think we're good. We're good. Okay. All right. Where do you guys want to start touching this up? Do you want to go through some turn numbers?
What's the worst news?
That'll be the turn.
The turn.
All right.
The turn.
Okay.
Then let's do the Metro story first.
All right, let's cover the Metro story. Yeah. So let me share the screen here real quick,
Leave the stinger and the zinger for the last.
and then I will include this link in the description down below about Metro dealers accusing T-Mobile of poaching customers. So basically, what it's stating is that they're giving the dealers a hard time with this contract, and they're basically taking customers. This could affect 8,000 stores and 20,000 employees.
Nice.
They are only letting them use one source of accessories from one vendor. And the petition that they got rolling around right now, which I honestly would recommend you guys to sign that petition, is to get them at least 2 more approved accessory vendors, and as well to stop T-Mobile from poaching Metro customers, which we know they're heavily doing right now because they need as many subscribers as possible. And of course, we've already talked about this document, and somebody ended up leaking all this out to Fierce Wireless. So, what is your persona on this, Mr. Zero Cool? What's going on? What do you think, bro? Because this is a sloppy situation right here, bro. Lee.
Yeah, it is. I think this is good that Fierce Wireless picked this up. It does a couple things. It puts T-Mobile on notice, on blast if they're not, and this gives T-Mobile to do either the right thing and fix the situation, or the wrong thing and continue with this. How they're treating the Metro dealers. And I think from T-Mobile's past performances and what their decisions that they're making, I think they're going to go with the latter. I don't think Metro dealers are going to fare at all in this situation, and I feel bad for them. I really do. You have people that have Metro owners, business owners that have spent their entire lives, the stores, and building up a brand, building up repertoire, trying to make sales, trying to make a living, right?
Yep.
And it's just it's really unfortunate. I hope T-Mobile. T-Mobile's a smart company. They're either going to go one way or the other. If they wanted to fix this, they could easily get some kind of a deal done that favors both sides. But it's all about what they want to do. And I don't think it's safe.
No, Sneed. What is your input on this, bro? What is your input on this? Because you already know.
I don't think T-Mobile's going to do much. They're not going to budge. I don't think they're really willing to negotiate. I don't think they can. I don't think the company's in the financial position to operate any other way than taking more from the dealers. Because they've already taken from the postpaid side, from their retail employees. So they've taken money from them. They've taken money from Metro now. I don't know, dude. I don't see the DOJ doing anything about it because there is nothing in the merger concessions that has anything to do with Metro. It had everything to do with Boost everything to do with spectrum assets. You know, it just this is not going to end good. It's going to lead to a complete de-emphasis of prepaid and metro.
No.
And I think the dealers are going to lose. I think maybe half of the dealers survive this. You know, I think there's going to be a lot of closings. I mean, if there's a dealer right now that has 100 stores, they might downsize to 50.
Yep.
You know,
That's true.
And then to make matters worse, there's no remedy. You know, like they're trying to, you know, these dealers are trying to convince Peter Adderton to fight for them and all this. That's not going to accomplish anything. It's just not. There's nothing they can do about this because T-Mobile can justify. Yeah, the T-Mobile can justify doing this. They could say our business literally cannot survive with any other structure. This is what it's going to be. It doesn't matter. There's nothing to argue about. There's nothing to negotiate with. And, you know, it looks like John Fire is up and down. Like, whatever makes him look good publicly, he'll do. So he's already blocked these people. He's already blocked the metro dealers. He blocked them twice, actually. He blocked them, then he unblocked them, and then he blocked them again. So I think that's it. And then there's no good way about this. And that sucks, dude. But it is the situation.
And then Tito, since you're heavily on the prepaid market, especially with using Google Fi, and you know, I think you've used Boost before, and I don't know if you've used Metro before, but I know you rely on the prepaid market right now at the moment. How do you feel about this?
I mean, Sneed said pretty much most of it. The only thing that I would really look at this is where does it go towards the future of it. The relationship, the sting is always going to be there. It's really showing. It's really showing like what the difference was when John Ledger was running things versus the way it is now. You really don't see the unity in all of it. If their end game goal is to, you know, like some people would assume, is to phase out Metro and just have everyone go on to T-Mobile, this would be the thing that kind of makes people believe that. You know, the back and forth, the the childish games, in my opinion, you know, blocking them on social, unblocking them, reblocking them. You know, it's
a childish thing to do.
Yeah, and customers that are paying attention are going to look at it and almost feel like that it's a sinking ship and be like, well, if this is what's going to happen, just how much stuff are they going to take away from us? What are we going to lose as far as value-wise? Where are we going to go? And some may end up leaving.
Well, Tito, don't forget that like this is completely publicized now.
Yeah,
the blood's in the street now.
Yeah,
right. If this was going on behind closed doors and there were meetings and they were operating in good faith and negotiating and stuff like that, it'd be a different story. This is completely spilled into the street because the Metro dealers realize that there's no resolution forthcoming.
Right.
Yeah, bro.
That's the sad part, is that it's wide open, you know. And those, like I said, those that are paying attention, those that are, you know, picking up on it because it's so out there right now, you got to wonder what they're thinking, you know.
You guys follow sports at all, like when it comes to players negotiating contracts?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay. So when contract negotiations are ongoing, when the details start spilling into the public, that's when trouble starts.
Of course.
Because the owners, the general managers start talking to the press about the contracts and the offers. That means they're far apart from a deal. When the deal is close, nobody says anything. You know, they might be like, "Oh yeah, we're nearing a deal." That's all they'll say. They don't talk about the actual numbers. So what I'm saying is, the Metro dealers are completely public about this. There's no resolution in sight. It's nothing. It's not even close. There's nothing going on.
Yeah. Where's Mike Deaver and all this?
Bro.
You know, his
Eugene?
You Sweater vs. Eugene, he's hiding behind doors, bro.
He's trying to wash out those armpit stains. He's been sweating bullets for the last 4 months.
Bro,
like
look, like basically at the end of the day, bro, it's all out in the open now. There's pending litigations about to happen. I know the dealers are filing one. I know John Fryer threatened to file one. publicly on on the Twitter. So it's really a big mess, bro, with what's going on. And I understand in a dealer's point. I really understand, like how you said it right, Steve. Like this is, this could cut dealers in half. If this doesn't go their way, it can cut them in half easily. And on top of it, why this is the one thing that's always gotten to me, and we've never really like talked about it too much. Why are they setting up Metro system where T-Mobile employees can access Metro systems in their stores?
Yeah, that's true. They do have access to all the Metro.
They have
customers'
full
accounts
access
and
now.
stuff. Yeah, and they want them ported over as well. They want them transferred. They want them postpaid.
Another thing too that I found out is that some of these T-Mobile stores where Metro has a high market share in the prepaid, they're having them call these customers if they're in that 12-month marker or
Fishing.
close to it, and get them to come in to get them over into the T-Mobile side.
Yeah,
Right.
if they've got 12 on-time payments, they'll get them into a new phone too.
Or even close. I've heard as soon as even the 10th or 11th month.
Start calling and get them on the following month.
Yeah, they're calling. They're like, hey, we saw you've been making 11 on time. You just made your 11th payment. We can actually bypass this because you're so close, and we can get you into, T-Mobile and get you on a zero down thing since you've been so loyal to the brand.
Their
It'll be
bills are
done.
going to go up.
It'll be down to 6 months. Just watch.
Oh yeah, I mean the way it's going, why not?
I mean, the churn rate. I mean, that's another thing to talk about. That's definitely part of this too.
Bro, let's put it this way.
Metro churn is low because Boost.
Yeah.
I mean, they're taking Boost customers.
Oh yeah.
Boost is not competitive in the urban prepaid unlimited market anymore. It's pretty much Cricket and Metro.
It's not. How are you going to be paying $60 a month, bro? And then after 35 gigs, you're slowed down to 2G. I tested it my damn self. It's dead slow. 0.6, 0.06 to be exact. It stays like that consistently.
Right.
That's worse than 2G, bro. At least with 2G, you get like, a 0.2 or a 0.12.
Well, that's what they're saying. They're saying it's 2G.
It's worse than 2G, bro, because 2G, at least you get your 0.12 or something like that. This is 0.06. It's half of 2G.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's crazy, bro. But yeah, it's a slippery situation, bro. And then here we'll get some stuff going in the turn rate here real quick. Damn, where's the share screen?
Waiting for
Well, they
some
know.
provider
If
to
you think about it, they're not getting AT&T customers. They're not getting Sprint customers, right? That's done. They're not getting Verizon customers. Where are they going to get new customers from? They can cannibalize their own by upgrading, and they can make a higher ARPU. They can increase their average revenue per account, their ARPA.
Yeah. And these are some of the numbers that got sent, bro. And
interesting numbers. Very interesting numbers.
Yeah. Here, let's go over these numbers real quick, bro. Let's see here. We're looking. Let's go Florida, since a lot of Florida people are in here. Let's do them. Let's do sheep's.
Those look beautiful.
Nah, bro. Let's look at sheep's neck of the woods, Fort Lauderdale. So you had deactivation count 139, which is 64.7% voluntary deactivation percentage. Device EIP count, which is like, how many were financed on those accounts. It was 44 devices. You had 24 accounts with accessories that were financed. So possibly due to billing deactivations past due, 16.5. No install deactivation, 16.6. And 20.9% where they just opened the account or it was fraud related.
No.
That's just in one market alone, bro.
That's terrible.
Bro, we're talking about here in the Baltimore, 64% voluntary disconnects, 713 accounts. You got in Maryland East 1,076. That's 73.5%. Jersey South 334. Bro, like total on the Northeast alone, bro, is 7,351, 71.5%. And here's the next chart. This is deactivation by the rate plan that was on the account. Magenta 2 lines are plus 1,126, which is 65.3%, and 19.5% was due to either they just added the account, didn't pay the first bill, or due to fraud. Regular Magenta 819, 52.1%, 34.6 related to first payer fraud. Bro, all these numbers are in the 50s and higher. We've got as high as the data with paired digits at 90%.
The hell?
Bro, these numbers are horrible.
Yeah, bro, they're in trouble. The investors are not going to be into this.
Bro, and the crazy thing is, this is just the East Coast, bro. This is from my connect in New York, so this is just the East Coast. He can just see East Coast. So think about it, bro. Imagine what the West is, and that's what I'm trying to get right now.
As long as the West Coast is better.
I'm hearing L.A. I'm hearing L.A., San Francisco. What is it? San Jose. I heard those areas are pretty bad. Where the turn rate is pretty high.
Customers. Lawrence thinks they're going to lose 3 million customers nationwide this quarter.
Wow.
Wow.
Honestly,
hefty prediction.
I think maybe a quarter.
Bro, I'm thinking that they're gonna lose at least. Bro, let's say, like one person said, 3%, at least 3%. But they're gonna
over under.
So they're not gonna add the 1 million net ads, huh?
No.
No. They probably will. You know how? Because what they're gonna do is what they're gonna do is take the digits and the free lines they've been adding. You add all that together. Give away a bunch of free lines on the Sprint and the T-Mobile side. Because right now they suspended from migrating accounts over, so they're keeping it separate right now as we're speaking. And there you go. That's how you can kind of fudge the numbers. Add a bunch of digits, proxy numbers. Every account's eligible for at least one.
We added 2 million proxy numbers last week.
Wow.
Bro.
And nobody pays for them.
Right.
No.
We added 1 million free lines. Cool.
Bro, it's crazy. It's sad. It's
Yeah.
I don't know how else to say it, bro. I mean, yesterday I saw some prospect coming in where they're letting T-Mobile T-Mobile customers roam on the native Sprint network. I did get some connections on that, which was pretty positive. I was like, okay, cool. Finally we got some positive. It's turning to some positivity. But I guess when the pickle goes up, it must go down, bro. Because Jesus. Bro, and another thing I heard too, bro. It's in the talks right now. I checked it on the email, and it was confirmed by somebody else too. They're gonna be doing. They're in the works right now. How they're gonna promote this plan? But they got a new plan coming, guys. Probably in the next couple of weeks. And I know the pricing too. Right off the top of my head, I can tell you, it's gonna be 4 lines for $80, baby.
Wow.
4 lines for 80, man.
So that makes sense. Let me tell you why. They can't sell 4 lines for 100.
This is almost Sprint price. Think about it. Sprint to you like 4 lines for 50. This is almost like Sprint price. That's crazy.
Yeah. This puts it right in the territory of the Kickstarter. The only thing that's different about this is you have to get 4 lines with this.
Sprint 2.0.
Hey, MT Houston, Texas, thank you for that donation. I appreciate you, bro. And
yeah, Mikey.
And then Gregory, you too. Thank you so much, man. But yeah, bro,
It's going to be essentials 4 for 80.
four for 80, bro, and it's right now they're working it out, bro. How they're gonna promote it? How what are going to be the terms, bro? Because
It's going to be the essentials, dude.
They're talking about possibly either full unlimited, or it's going to be but with 480 video, like heavy throttling and stuff.
Sure. Yeah.
Or they're talking about 10 gigs, like back in the day with the select choice, 10 gig a line.
Oh my God.
And then with Ben John and the music thing not working, like basically kind of bringing that up. That's what's in the works right now, but we don't know if it's going to be unlimited or it's going to be the 10 gigs, like the old select choice.
Those plans sound absolutely horrible.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Flat out horrible. Like, ew.
Bro, look at what Teletext said. They need to promote the crap out of these plans to keep the turn rate low. Bro,
Yeah, good luck.
4 lines. Okay, look, I'm going to tell you this right now. I was telling this need earlier. I did the math. 200 with the multiplier, the 2.7% multiplier, everything. That's $216 for that account. And then you divide it. It's only, with their percentage that they get, which they get 15% for that sale. That's only $32.40 commission for 4 lines an employee will get. Are you really think they're going to sit here and hustle that plan when you're only going to make $32.40 for 4 lines, and it's going to take you at least an hour minimum to help the customer? I mean, plus getting paid only $10 an hour. I mean, you guys do the math,
No.
I mean, would you go above and beyond, Sneed, to sell that plan and do all that extra perks for $32.40 plus your $9 or $10 an hour for that hour?
I'd be like, look, bruh, I can get you Netflix on us. I can get you T-Mobile Tuesdays. I can get you thongs. I can get you tutus. I can get you all types of stuff. But you got to get on Magenta and Magenta Plus.
Yes.
Actually, Seabass, there's only certain states that pay the higher wage, like let's say Virginia, North Carolina, Florida, here in Nevada, Utah, Arizona.
The problem with
places
Florida,
like that, they pay only like
sucks there.
There's a lot of states. There's only like 5 states that pay above $13 an hour, and that's because they got their little thing, $15 an hour BS. That there's only a few states that have that. Like I think it's 5, but the rest pay like $9, $10 an hour to start as a mobile expert, and then you go up from there. You get your raises, and depending how you prove yourself, and then you can go up the ladder and pay. But info assistant taxes and fees will not be included in that plan. It will be separate, my friend.
This is gonna be more dancing, more pink thongs and tutus, more videos. They're gonna have to shake what they got. Just
Now
to sell
let's
this.
say you owe me something.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro. But
Shekels on her feet.
but Tito, I mean, Tito, what do you think of the situation, though, bro? I mean, would you do that work for $32.40 plus? Arizona T-Mobile employees only make $9.50 an hour there as a mobile expert to start. Would you sit here and go above and beyond for that, and maybe spend 2 hours with a customer showing them how to use their phone, transfer the content, all this and that?
Nah.
Bro, seriously? No way.
That's like the last plan to sell. You always want to start high, right? Have high plans. If they don't want to do that, then start with a medium or low.
Yeah, but they'll come in asking about this plan. They'll be like, yo, price me out 4 lines on the 4 for 80. What am I going to be at?
Bro,
if they want it, sell it.
Bro, you cannot give away Quibi, bro. Nobody wants that thing.
Bro,
they'd rather have a pink thong with the extra cup space than to actually have Quibi.
Yes, sir.
Bro, you got to think about it, man. This is crazy, bro. 4 lines for $80, bro. That's cheaper than prepaid, bro. Cheaper than visible. Jesus.
Yeah, but Lauren
Visible's
said
already
something interesting.
Oh, look at this. Exactly what. Huh? That does make sense. They dropped it to they're dropping it to 80 with taxes and fees. Is 100. Ah, that is true. That could probably be the reason why. Because in some states it'll be 90 some. Some states it'll be 100 even. That is true, bro. But imagine if they included Hulu on that plan too, bro. Let's just say, Jesus. Imagine if they gave you title music or something, bro. I was thinking about that earlier. Cause you know they gotta spice up the plan somehow.
Just add a chicken sandwich from Popeyes and call it a day.
Yeah, maybe they'll give them T-Mobile Tuesdays,
Oh man.
bro. They'll give them T-Mobile Tuesdays, bro. God damn.
No, not T-Mobile Tuesday. Just the sandwich. That's it.
Just
One
the sandwich. Yeah.
Hey, let's.
I mean,
Wait,
this
just
is-
one sandwich
hey,
on
this
4
is how-
lines?
This is how Mike Sievert's gonna do the commercial. Hey, look, we're gonna give you added value. Yeah, 5G for all and a fried chicken sandwich. No other carrier revolutionizing the game.
Oh shit. 5G with chicken,
fried
yo.
chicken for
5G
all.
with chicken.
Hey,
But you gotta-
guys, how are you? Fried chicken for all. All right.
So you gotta cut that one
Oh my
chicken
God.
sandwich 4 ways, man, just to make the value
Bro.
of the 4 lines.
Ah,
Oh
damn.
my god.
Oh.
Jesus, bro. The free Popeyes, bro. Golly, man.
You can imagine they bring Anthony Anderson on. Hey guys, we got fried chicken. Nice, dude.
Bro.
Oh man. Anthony
How mu-
Anderson.
How much
God.
money they pay that guy, man? Jesus.
Bro, he can do his spill from like Barbershop 3 where he had his gangsta grub.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can produce those chickens. He would sell those chickens. Exactly.
Yep.
Hey, bro. So, all right, guys. So, how do you guys feel about this Sprint roaming on T-Mobile phones roaming on Sprint native network?
Why didn't Neville retweet that out? That's what I want to know.
Exactly.
Does he
crazy,
not
man.
want to admit that he was wrong?
No, he does not want to admit.
Here's the thing. About a month ago, we had a meeting on that, and we were before we did the tax changes. We talked about it, and we just did it.
Thanks for the donation, Michael. Appreciate you, man. I'll make sure Carlos gets that. Thank you.
But it was like kind of kept under the rug.
David Hall, thank you for the donation too. Appreciate you, bro. I just saw that. Thank you. But dude,
But like I
that's,
know in LA, we
Yeah.
got it. But it's just the thing is that if we see, and especially for my market, like if we see LA for as far as people having the roaming or non-roaming at any point, or still, I know it's not major markets.
bro, just think about it, bro. This should have been done from day one. They did it with they did it on the Sprint side though. There's no excuse, If they were able to do it that way, why couldn't you take an extra couple of weeks, maybe 3-4 weeks tops, and reverse engineer that and make it happen the other way around?
It's a little bit more. It's like twice the work.
Well,
Okay.
of course.
Okay.
Okay. You're
So-
talking about GSM to CDMA,
Hold
then
on.
CDMA to GSM.
Hold on. I've been a part of businesses where certain things were very difficult and challenging, but there was no way around it. It had to be done. So whether it's twice the work or it's 4 times the work, things that have to get done, they have to get done. It doesn't matter how you feel. It doesn't matter that it's going to be twice the work. Come on, Caleb. If it has to be done, that's the way it's got to be.
Well, here's the thing. We did have to. I know for a fact we did have to get the migrations done
Thanks,
with the
Michael.
TAC first, and then we did the TAC for 31149 was done. After that, then that's when the T-Mobile the Sprint roam happened after that. So it was just the process that they did it in order. That's why we have to do things in a certain order for work. That's
Damn. Is it me or is it Zero Cool that's breaking up pretty bad?
Is my audio bad? Sorry.
No, there you go. You're good right there.
Good. Okay. Yeah, it's just the process to order where we had to do the brick migration and get the brick
Yeah.
311 back. That's the roaming. Roaming is always the last piece.
But
Looks like somebody's got to get a Verizon line.
I'm on Verizon. I'm on Mobile Plus.
Looks like somebody needs a T-Mobile line.
No.
Oh,
no, what's up with the AT&T, bro? Why aren't you using the AT&T?
Well, because I'm in a really bad spot. I'm gonna get my I got a way to figure it out. I'll talk about that later. I have a way to get my uplink better. Don't you guys worry.
We need to get you into a sure call, bro. We need to get you to a sure call home booster.
Maybe, but I'll talk about that after, though.
But yeah, man, this should have been done a while ago. A lot of the T-Mobile customers we know have capable devices to handle this handoff for 25, 26, 41, and it's been happening for a while. If you have even last year's device, it was able to do it. So I don't get why this was not happening at a sooner rate. And
Dude, so many factors, and they don't tell us anything. So how are we supposed to know?
And that's an issue, because we should have known, bro. Like this, why are they advertising it?
Well, yeah, I mean, but no, I'm telling you, but in order to, the reason why we couldn't do it first is because we had to get everything all on servers or one backup. So you can't implement your roaming. You can't do reverse roaming stuff. Back.
Hey, Sneed, is it you or me that he's quiet?
I don't even hear anything right now.
yeah, it's pretty quiet. Cuts in and out, and it just goes silent.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No.
Because we know what you're saying is important because you're explaining it, but then like you disappear on us, dude.
Oh crap! Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. Oh no, it's just that no, we had to get when doing the migrations, we had to get the migrations OSS, then we had to get the DNS, the S. So that has to do with your backhaul. You can't implement reverse roaming agreement going from a T-Mobile to Sprint site or vice versa without that. Like it's freaking impossible because your phone is clicking first that specific T-Mobile site.
Yeah.
Are we in agreement that the backhaul is the issue with the T-Mobile network right now?
Well, yeah, of course. But it won't. That'll be upgraded soon.
All right.
It's in the works.
All right.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know. I think they should have fixed this issue a while ago, and it should be heavily advertised because this, some people, bro. Unfortunately, this is true, Sneed. A lot of, and you can agree to this too, Tito and Caleb. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. That basically, how do you call it? A lot of people plan their travels based on cellular performance because some don't want to be without service in case something happens. So they'll take that 2-hour longer route just to make sure they have coverage. But they could have took that 2-hour shortcut that now has service because if they have a T-Mobile phone, Sprint could have had service in that area. So now they could save 2 hours on that trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's something that should be heavily advertised. It should be put out there everywhere, making it known. But I don't know what Neville Ray's, pride has to get into this. Who cares? We all make mistakes. It happens. Make it known.
Listen, man. Neville Ray he's caught up in the hype in the marketing, and here's what I mean. He says millimeter wave can't turn corners. His millimeter wave can't turn corners.
Oh yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So like everything he sees is through his own situation. At every
Yeah.
other carrier, it's different. So his world is his world, but he thinks his world is the world. You know what I'm saying? So, he's going to give you his take on stuff. He says DSS is not going to work and they don't need it and this and that. And, look, he's had nationwide 5G for what, a year now?
About a year.
Yeah. And literally 1 out of every 5 sites has banned 71 in the CLE. So I don't know what type of nationwide 5G that is, but whatever.
Well,
his millimeter wave can't do beamforming either.
His millimeter wave is the textbook on millimeter wave.
Yeah,
like that's like the preconceived notions. But Lionel, there's glass, Lionel. You can't get millimeter wave through glass. That whole freaking BS nonsense.
Oh man.
Basically, this is how I look at
Snarf,
it.
snarf. We don't have millimeter wave, Lionel.
I was watching Thundercats today.
Oh no.
Snarf, snarf.
How I'm looking at this is basically they think all these are the first steps that Verizon had issues with, but Verizon's already like 4 steps ahead, about to be on the 5th with millimeter wave. So the longer they take to deploy this technology, that they do have a lot of spectrum of, they do have a decent amount of millimeter wave.
Carlos, the other day, Thursday, all right?
Yeah.
Wednesday afternoon, Hans Vestberg does a tweet. He says, 9 a.m., we got a huge announcement coming.
Yeah.
What does T-Mobile do? At 8:33 p.m. or at 8:33 a.m., send out a press release, email statement to all these outlets. They thought it was going to be a 5G announcement of DSS from Verizon. They end up looking so stupid because it ended up being an announcement about him leading the keynote at CES.
Yeah.
But see, what T-Mobile is doing is they were trying to rain on Verizon's parade, thinking it was going to be some major 5G announcement. They tried to take the thunder away from Verizon, and it backfired completely. They're so insecure about where they stand in comparison to their competitors. They're more worried about press releases than they actually are their own network. If I was Neville Ray, I would disactivate my Twitter for the next 2 or 3 years. And I would simply just focus on the network. No more tweets. Like Agent Zero, Dark 32, whatever it's called when you just disappear. Ninja mode.
Yeah.
Don't say or do anything. Just do the network. Don't say stupid things. Don't talk about other carriers. Handle your business and stop putting a target on your back. And stop with the every third day there's an update. You make an update about the massive multiple user, MIMO. Bro, that shit is live on former Sprint sites. All it needs is a software update. There's nothing happening.
Bro, that's what I don't get on those Sprint 5G cities. Look, they decommed the Sprint 5G for what? They turned it back on anyways, bro. I just don't get it. They could have just kept it and then did the PLMN BS and made it happen, and then T-Mobile phones could have been connecting on it too. They did it with LTE right now to gain coverage in those areas where they don't have it. Why couldn't they do that with the Sprint 5G too?
That could have been easily done. Easily done.
Yeah, exactly. And that would have been that would have been easier because it was updated software and updated tech on the 5G.
All I need to do is just swap out the ABA card, the base. But no, Neville's too busy with other crap. Busy testing the next phase of 5G.
No, it's good to test and all. That's fine, but it's like,
of course,
we're over here. We're looking at the metrics report, and they're the worst network in the United States. And it's not even close. They don't even compete. It's
Bro.
not. They're not competitive. Like it's not. Like there are markets where Verizon is 100 rated, and T-Mobile's 68 and 53 in network speed, and that being a measure of capacity, right, Caleb?
Yeah, that's correct. But I mean, T-Mobile, they don't really look. They don't say root metric is a valid test. All they do is crowd for their.
I'm just saying, man. There are some markets that need to be addressed.
No,
Like
absolutely.
wherever-
No, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like wherever they're scoring poorly on root metrics, they need to go there and focus on those markets. Like if you've got Albuquerque, New Mexico, and you've got a 53 rating and network speed,
Yeah.
how about you go over there with some 2.5? Let's give that some attention.
Right, but what I'm saying is they don't care.
They should.
They don't. They never. They won't. Not for a long time. And not
Hey,
until
Sneed.
somebody has an email to Neville like how Nick did.
Hey, Sneed, I'll be right back in a second if you want to just like go through the stream. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I mean, I like I'm looking at the network needs, okay, and all they're really concerned about at this point is trying to keep their head above water with the network, which is fine, but
Right.
There are certain markets that are starting to perform so poorly. I mean, at some point, like the 2.5 gigahertz build it really has to catch footing, right? Like the tires can't spin on it. It needs to go. And
Yeah, it'll happen in October. That's the start.
Man, it's rough, man.
I told you that. Well, right, but I mean, I told you that. I'm telling people that. But it's just what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is.
So I got to ask you this: do you think in January when we get the H2 for root metrics, do you think that's enough time? Like if they start build out in October, so
no.
So half two numbers are it's going to close out this way.
Verizon and AT&T will be further ahead in their scores. T-Mobile will either be the same or just a touch better.
You guys talking about Carlos? Can you restart the stream? Is the stream really this bad, guys?
It's not going to make a difference, bro. Streaming
Yeah.
on YouTube on Saturdays is always like this. Saturdays, always.
I am so sorry, guys.
Because Siova does this too, bro, on Saturday nights, and it always acts this way.
Yeah, guys.
You will not see a noticeable difference for root metrics in T-Mobile until 3 years.
Ooh, it's fine on Twitch. I guess, guys, it's fine on the Twitch side. That's what they're saying.
So then the problem's not StreamYard, it's YouTube.
It's YouTube. Because if Kim Mon is having a perfect time and it's not glitching on his end on Twitch, then it's YouTube.
It's all good. I could just sing, bro.
But-
we don't really have to do anything with tech. You guys want me to sing?
Hey, bro, we got.
Better.
I wanted to touch this a little bit. I can't talk too much, but I actually want to touch it, guys, just because regardless, a spade's a spade, bro. Spade's a spade. And we call it how it is, bro. I don't want to discriminate on no company. Every company gets their fair share of slamming.
Yeah.
AT&T, that's who I want to slam on right now. Samuel, here, we'll answer Samuel's question real quick. What do you guys think of Mint Mobile?
Ryan Reynolds?
I mean,
Ryan Reynolds Mobile?
Ryan Reynolds is in trouble.
Mobile.
if T-Mobile's okay in your area, I mean it is cheap, but I think you get deprioed after you use a 35 gigs or something, right?
Yeah,
The
that's
2G
correct.
speeds.
Yep.
Then if you don't care about going to 2G after 35 gigs, then go for it. But if you need
Deadpool
true
stuff.
unlimited data, I recommend either AT&T's prepaid or Visible. Those are the only two.
Did you guys hear about the supposed research that Mint Mobile did as to how they came up with that unlimited at 35?
No, I did not,
So
Tito. If you want to
they
tell us
were.
about it.
So I'm trying to look for the data that they saw because they basically say they have data that says that about 93 to 95% of Americans do not go over 22 gigabytes of data in a month because of them having home
So,
Wi-Fi and stuff.
so now you all know why Verizon chose 22 gigs as their soft threshold when they reintroduced unlimited data.
Hmm.
So
That's
that's
why we
not
did
new
35.
data. That's actually data from 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Right. Correct.
Yep.
So y'all gotta understand something. Don't listen to what carriers say. Watch what they do. It's never
Yeah.
about what they say. It's only about what they do.
Except
Why do
when
you think?
Deadpool
Why
advertises.
do you guys think that Dish gave access to T-Mobile that 10 megahertz of spectrum, the 2x5 megahertz? Why is it 42 months long? You tell me why. What's the magical number 42 months? How long do you think it's going to take T-Mobile to integrate their network?
It's
I
all
bet
T-Mobile.
you it's going to be
board.
close to 42 months. I'll bet you.
It's
Yeah.
all they could afford, bro. That's my.
Probably.
Jesus, bro. This is horrendous, bro.
Oh no, I've done this trick when it starts doing this on YouTube, and like I thought it was like like go back 10 seconds delay, but actually I've done like a 3 minute back delay. So like I pulled back the bar to 3 minutes, and it's cleared it up. So I don't know, it's worked for me. Can't say it worked for everybody. Someone
I don't
wants
understand, bro. I don't understand. Hold on. This is a good. This seriously, it's bothering me. T-Mobile has over 300 megahertz of sub 6 gigahertz nationwide, and they're leasing 600 megahertz spectrum from Dish of a 10 megahertz variety, bro. What is going on? What in the world is happening? That's like me saying I have $1 million, but Caleb, can I borrow $100?
Right. Exactly. It's just a small amount of nothing.
It doesn't make sense. Why
Nothing,
would
bird.
if I have
No.
$1 million, why am I borrowing $100 from my friend?
It's all crap.
I don't know, bro. Some people are like that. Some stuff's like that,
So I have a
bro.
Bentley. Carlos, can I borrow your Volkswagen Beetle?
Yeah, go
Doesn't
ahead.
make sense.
Oh man, bro. So we got a lot of
We got
people that
Twitch.
just went on the Twitch side, bro. All good on Twitch. All right, guys. Well, there we go. But yeah, bro. All right, let's bring out this this AT&T dumpster situation, guys. All right.
Dun, dun, dun.
AT&T has been taking everywhere, guys. And Sneed covered this yesterday and on the Patreon, on Sneed's Patreon exclusive. One thing, guys, if you are not part of Sneed's Patreon, you should join. You do get a lot of early access and release content. And if you join SMT Army tier, you actually get to come on the live streams and you get to actually ask your Q&As live.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna Wednesday
you guys
actually.
join
We're
up.
gonna do a live stream there. We're gonna have Teddy come on, man. One of the patrons, and he's
Yeah.
gonna talk about he found the new carrier. It's an MVNO, and he wants
Ooh.
to cover it. Yeah, give us some coverage and see what type of plans they offer and what type of value they bring to the table.
Oh, nice. So, yeah, guys, why don't you guys check them out over there
Oh,
on the Patreon?
Carlos.
Yeah.
My live stream tomorrow night. I'm
Your
gonna have
what?
a special guest. I'm gonna have a special guest on my live stream tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a fellow YouTuber. A lot of you probably know who he is. But yeah, it's gonna be a surprise. So
Oh, I know who it is. I know who you're talking about.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
That'll be awesome to have him on, bro. Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. AT&T has been taking in many markets. Basically the whole damn nation. They are testing it on the S20 devices, which means that they're using low band 5G. Same on the T-Mobile side.
Man.
Network is tanking hard. What did they see? Like a 70%, 60% drop
It's
just by
bad,
using
bro.
that
A lot
service.
of they were saying that median speeds went from like 48 megs down to 18 megs.
So 60% drop. Okay, so there is a reason why to this, guys, and this is the problem. Zero Cool RF. People want links to your channel. They want to subscribe. So you better throw a link in the chat because you got Kathy over here. You got Kathy over here asking where the heck is Zero's page link.
Yeah.
So
It's
You gotta-
youtube.com/SMT. What it is.
it's called you post the link in the chat so people can subscribe because they're asking, bro.
I don't have it up yet. I don't know what to do. I'll have to get it up like once my audio setup can play. Just be patient, everybody. It'll happen.
Teletech, yes, I'm quick with math, bro. I was a junior doing calculus, bro, and like trigonometry and stuff, bro. I love math. When it comes to math, bro, that's my subject, bro. Numbers. That's why.
What do you mean? That
when it comes
number,
to
that number was
money,
easy to
numbers,
manipulate.
no, but I mean anything involving money, numbers, anything. You know, that's my game, bro.
How's it hard to do if the number is 40?
Oh, I know.
You round it up to 50. If the number is 18,
I know.
you round it up to 20. That's 20 out of 50, bro. That's 40%.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Carlos, can you do log 10 arithmetic?
But okay,
Don't get the flexing on me, Carlos.
bro. It's all good, bro. It's all good, bro. That's the one. That's the one part I wasn't weak at. English, I'm screwed, bro. When it came to English, bro. When they had me do this written assignments, I screwed it up, bro. Teacher felt so bad for me that I was trying so hard. She gave me a C. She still let me pass. Yeah, bro. She was cool as hell,
we
bro.
gotta get him out of here, man, or else he's gonna be here forever.
Yeah, bro. But when it came to everything else, science, math, anything like that, bro, it was breeze. But yeah, bro. Okay, so what's causing AT&T to have a massive dump involves a lot with them trying to do DSS. It's
Yeah, but I don't
DSS.
understand. It's not
The
live.
software. It does. They implement the software, hardware, software wise. It's ready to go,
I know.
but it's
I know,
conflicting.
I understand, but I understand that that's the problem. What I'm trying to figure out is, at first they said they were only doing it in test markets, so it was in Texas. I think they picked like 3 markets in Texas, or maybe 2.
Mhm. It's
So,
yeah.
was that where it first happened? They're like, all right, let's just go ahead and do this whole thing. Let's do the whole shebang. Because here in the CLE, Carlos, I'm going to tell you right now, the AT&T network is unchanged. It's still fantastic. So we had one day where I went like a few hours without LTE. Everything was routed over HSPA for calling, in 3G.
Yeah.
But outside of that, like 4 or 5 hour window, I mean, it's been blazing. It's still 200 megabits per second all over the damn place.
Yeah, bro. And that's an issue, bro. It's in the coding of the DSS software that's causing right now a big mess because everything's ready to go. All they got to do is just flip a switch and it's done. They actually, we're talking about Q4 deploying, having it live.
I don't understand, though. They don't have the channels to really support it. So why are they so gung-ho to do it until they refarm a lot of that 3G HSPA business?
Bro, why? they're trying to get it turned on as soon as possible, bro. You know AT&T, bro. Right now they got the shotgun cocked and loaded, and they're gun hoeing. What up, Tana?
What up, Anna?
Tana.
Yeah, I was waiting for a moment to cut in and say what up.
But that's basically what's going on, bro. It's a lot of issues with the DSS, and it's not affecting just AT&T. You know what else it's affecting?
I know, man.
The one part that is their bread and butter.
Well, that's gonna really hurt their future if that hits the fan.
Bro. And let's see if people in the chat can figure out what is AT&T's bread and butter. Let's see if we can get some responses. And no, it's nothing on the media side. I'll tell you that right now.
Bread and butter is it's
Randall.
It's
It's
that.
Randall.
Yeah.
It's always been Randall.
Yeah, Randall. Before that, what was it? John Donovan? Man.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, dude, cold-blooded.
Let's see if people can figure it out. Let's see. Oh,
Yeah.
there you go, bro. There you go.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner, Sebastian.
There you guys go.
Sebby's
net.
first. Somebody send him a Popeye's
Yep.
chicken sandwich. Go ahead.
Hey, you want the spicy or non spicy?
So mean.
Nah. Nah, bro.
Cold-blooded.
No, but Sebi figured it out, bro. But yeah, first net is their bread and butter.
We could just start calling it worse net, can't we?
Well, I mean, right now, I do have two names for it. I mean, it started gaining momentum to second net, but I think it's back down to third net now.
It's turd net, bro. To hell with that.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's not last net yet, not yet. But yeah, bro, it's affecting first net's core, and this could involve, bro. If this happens, plus with another thing that I know that's going on with first net, with something that got shut down, that is huge. It actually could bring the DOJ in this, and they could crack down on AT&T hard.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm talking about really hard, to the point where they can lose FirstNet.
Do you think? God, man, no way it goes no way it goes to Verizon. No way.
All I'm gonna
I
say,
don't think it'll get to that point. Wait.
That's what I'm hoping for.
What
I
up,
wanna see it
Planet
go
Earth?
anywhere.
bro, Planet Earth, I'm gonna send you the link, bro. I'm gonna send you the link to come on.
Let's look at this objectively. Verizon has an enormous LTE footprint. Like national, it's fantastic, right? Nobody's got a better one. AT&T can close that gap with FirstNet, and then T-Mobile has the advantage in the simply just having the spectrum, right? So every network has something that it's exploiting, right? If AT&T was to lose FirstNet, it's over for them. That's their entire wireless future is through FirstNet. Bro, do you know that they are set to receive 4.9 gigahertz spectrum, at least 100 megahertz channel of it? At least. Could be two of them. That's 200. Bro, they could literally do nationwide 5G through those 200 megahertz.
Of course.
Bananas. And if that's what they would be losing if they lost FirstNet. Forget the band 14. Just that's 10 megahertz, bro. National. Just the future, the mid-band, when the FCC starts decommissioning everything from satellite. The potential is absurd.
Exactly, bro.
I can't wait. It's exciting stuff.
It is.
Very exciting.
Bro, and think about this, bro. Oh, Paul, thank you for the super chat donation. I appreciate you. But think about this, bro. If they...
No, Dish will not get FirstNet, bro. They hate Charlie Ergen. He's been squatting on Spectrum for damn near a decade, bro.
it's going to be hard, bro. I'm going to tell you this right now. One of my people He lives here in Vegas. He works for Verizon's RF department. He has told me that as of what was it, a couple days ago, they got an email. They are testing FirstNet frequencies in the lab. In the lab. And
Fantastic.
he told me too that their band 13 panels that they have, they are split panels. So that means they can run
Yeah,
the 750 to 799 frequency that they need.
yeah,
for
that's dual
FirstNet.
antenna. Be dual antenna.
What
You
happened?
think it's that's dual antenna.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's possible that maybe they can share the contract? Right.
That they what? Because you broke up, bro.
Do you think it's possible that that Verizon and AT&T can share that person?
Possibly. Well, I mean,
That'd be
Sneed,
pretty-
what do you think?
That'd be cool. I would love it.
You think that they could
Wait.
possibly share the contract?
Frame it again, bro.
Do you think that Verizon and AT&T can share the FirstNet?
No.
Never
No.
know.
No.
What's going
No,
on,
no,
Miss?
no, no, no.
What's
Let
going
me tell
on,
you why
Mr.
they
Tech
can't.
Life?
I'm going to tell you why they can't split that contract. That is going to be very, very complicated when you start splitting channels, splitting licenses, splitting territories. It's just not going to work because then you might as well have China. It might be a China situation.
Really, I don't want that.
What's going on, Tyrone? How are you doing this afternoon, bro, or this evening?
Hey fellas, how's it going?
Hey, Ty,
All right,
what
my
up?
man.
Man,
What up, Tyrone?
yo,
Uh,
Carlos,
Yeah.
remember the pictures I sent in earlier? The
Which?
remember the ones?
Yeah. The nodes, yeah.
Yeah, the nodes. I had no idea, but I did more research, and this completely blew my mind. But I apparently, as of last year, Verizon has been ripping and replacing Nokia to Ericsson. They're not Ericsson in this market. I had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
That is correct.
That is correct, bro.
They're going
go-
Ericsson. And
They're
Bring
ripping
them.
the whole damn thing. There's only going to be a few markets they're going to use full Samsung equipment, but the Samsung's mainly going to be for millimeter wave and C-band.
No. So they're adding millimeter wave now in El Paso. I had no idea.
I told you, bro. Those are. Come on, bro. I know what Verizon millimeter wave Ericsson look like, bro. I know what they look like, bro.
Tyrone, can I make you aware of this? Here's what we know nationwide. There's only 5 cities where T-Mobile has millimeter wave, and in all 5 markets, it's all macro site rooftop. That's it. There are no small cells. There are no pole locations or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yet the reason we were starting to lean towards T-Mobile was so apparently my T-Mobile contact says that the densification in El Paso is not dense enough for millimeter wave on the macro footprint because of the city ordinance. So we were thinking maybe by chance they were starting to fill in street macros to fill in the gaps.
But Tyrone, you know that Verizon is already dedicated to rolling out millimeter wave no matter what the cost.
Correct.
Exactly.
So you should have automatically thought millimeter wave. Oh, Verizon. That's it.
Yeah.
right.
But now we know for a fact it's Ericsson. They switched to Ericsson since last year. I had no idea. They were Nokia before that. All of their macro radios were all Nokia until last year. I had no idea.
Got another tidbit for you, man. Actually, Verizon with their Ericsson thing is actually going to put small cells on every single V.
Yeah. And now apparently they're using, now that they're switching to Ericsson, they're using newer radios than AT&T and T-Mobile.
That's correct. Yep.
Bro, I told you, Tyrone, that was Verizon. I knew it, bro. I know how those panels look, bro. Just by looking at them, bro, I know. You could tell me what market it is and what panel company it is that they're using, and I can tell you what they look like, bro. I've seen, like, this is the same ones that they have here in Vegas. Exactly the same ones that they're using there, they're using here. So we need to get you to test this millimeter wave out there, bro. And
Yeah.
Henry Pizza, thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. Just got the PayPal notification. Thank you.
Yeah, I have. I don't know if it's active or not. I don't have a 5G device.
Bro. I was looking at the Verizon ones here in Vegas. I thought they were not active, bro. I'm driving down. Boom. Ultra wideband just kicks in, bro. While they're still installing more.
Tyrone, when did they first get installed?
Apparently 2 weeks ago.
Then they could be active right now. That's
Yeah,
all it
they're
takes.
live.
Yeah,
You know what?
that's all it takes. A couple of weeks.
You know what, Tyrone? We gotta send you a phone, bro. We gotta send you a damn millimeter wave phone.
No.
Shoot me
If
an
that's,
address,
if
bro.
that's the newest hardware, those things are going to do 2 gigs.
Yeah, once they come online, it may take about a week or two to optimize it. Then you're good to go, man, on Eric millimeter wave.
Yeah, and it does have Verizon's own fiber. It's not third party.
That's correct. Yeah,
Ooh.
Verizon's doing their own.
We're going to have 2 gig speed all day. Is it 400 megahertz in that market or 800?
No, it's probably 200 to 100
200?
megahertz channel.
It's at 39 gigahertz frequency.
El Paso's 28. If I'm not mistaken.
I haven't checked their millimeter wave holdings here.
It's going to be fast, dude. With that fiber, it's going to be fast.
And
They just
those are
upgraded
the
that fiber to
beamforming
8
panels.
gigs, right? 8 gig fiber.
In
10.
most markets, yeah, 10.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
it's
8 to
gonna
10.
fly. I can't wait, man. Get a phone to this man. Somebody.
Yeah.
Bro, we gotta get him a phone out there, bro. He needs a millimeter wave.
You better do a video on it too, Tech Life.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Tyrone. You're gonna be getting tremendous speeds with that, bro.
It's gonna be interesting.
And that was what, near a neighborhood, right?
Yes, it's near neighborhood. Yep,
Home 5G.
both of them.
Jesus, bro, they
Wow.
are gonna do Home 5G in El Paso.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get him a
That's
phone. I want to
that's-
see this.
Bro, I want to see it myself, bro. This is interesting, bro, because it was not expected.
Yeah, I had
'Cause-
no idea, to be honest.
Because I know Q4 you were supposed to get millimeter wave.
Yeah.
I know that 'cause that's what my Connect told me. El Paso's getting it in Q4, but I didn't know it was gonna be this soon.
Yeah, they're working ahead of schedule.
Hey,
Yeah,
can we
so-
talk about the elephant in the room?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, I know I'm 187 pounds, but I didn't
No,
know
no,
I looked
no,
at the elephant.
No. Tyrone did a video today about the 2x5 megahertz edition, the lease agreement between Dish and T-Mobile. So I covered that yesterday in my podcast. Tyrone covered it today in his video, and I'm pretty sure that Hector just dropped his video a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So let me explain something. Dish and T-Mobile can't get along. All right, that's number one. Number two, there are concessions that are in place that Makin Del Rahim and the antitrust division of the Department of Justice, they're stuck handling this. And that's because the FCC has something to do with this, bro. The FCC wanted nothing to do with Dish. They did not want Dish in this merger. I know it. I know it, bro. I could sense it. And I swear to you, the FCC told the DOJ, if you want Dish in this, then you need to handle this when this stuff goes south. I'm telling you, bro. Ajit Pai is not a fan of Charlie Ergen. He did not want Dish in this merger. And the DOJ forced the issue. They got the clearance. And now they're stuck with Charlie Ergen and T-Mobile in this consistent rift. Bro, they will never have a good business relationship. This is going to be hell for the next 7 years.
Here's Sneed. Here's the thing. I was speaking with Hector about an hour ago, and he mentioned that this leasing was not part of the concession. So the fact that
Yeah, but Band 26 was, Tyrone, and it's not decommissioned yet.
Yeah, Band 26, correct. But the leasing is of the Band 71 apparently was not a part of the merger.
Okay.
The concession.
All right, Tyrone, Band 26 is how many megahertz?
5
What is this deal for?
5x5.
Yeah.
But Dish is giving it to T-Mobile, right?
They're getting
Yeah.
money. They're getting paid.
Yeah, they're getting paid. It's an undisclosed amount.
You don't remember 2 months ago when Dish told T-Mobile to shove it, pay us or no spectrum.
Yeah.
Bro, what you like? There's something really important that you guys don't know that I do. A month ago, I was talking to Walt about this. He said that the DOJ was involved with Charlie Ergen and T-Mobile a month ago. This has been going on since the beginning of August.
See, but the Hector, this is what Hector was saying. He says that the DOJ in this case is overstepping their power.
They're not.
That's what he said.
They're not. They've been assigned. The FCC doesn't want to touch this. This is the FCC's job. But Ajit Pai does not want anything to do with Dish.
Nope.
You don't remember how quiet the FCC was when this all was going on with the merger? They didn't have anything to say. I'll find my video. I will find it, bro. There was a video I did on the testimonial, and there were quotes from Makin Del Rahim, and he told Charlie Ergen, make sure that you get the okay from this senator and this congressman. That stuff is
bro.
in testimonial. FCC wanted nothing to do with Dish.
Yeah, bro. It's
Because
a bad
here's what
relationship.
happened. Tyrone, June 20th, or what? No, it would have been May of this year. Dish had to deploy Spectrum. And then they got the extension because they got involved in this deal. They got a 2-3 year extension. That's all tied up in all of this. This is a mess. Charlie Ergen, my goodness, Caleb, you were right about everything, bro.
Well, yeah, man. I'm thinking
You were right
about
about
it, guys.
everything.
Hey, but Caleb.
The FCC does not like Charlie Ergen because he's a
They do
spectrum
not.
lord.
They do not. They avoid him like
FCC
the
Of course.
plague. Now the DOJ is stuck dealing with Charlie's crap.
Yeah.
Bro, it's
horrible.
horrendous.
Also, another thing that I just discovered earlier, apparently the new antitrust update that came out this year wouldn't have allowed this merger to go through if they tried it now.
Oh, it was rushed. Oh yeah.
It
Oh yeah.
was rough.
Oh yeah.
Dishwater Mobile, bro. We
I
got
like that.
we got Trash Mobile and Dishwater Mobile. Hey. What a shit show, man.
Do not be surprised if Charlie Ergen never builds his own towers and he just finds a way to get it in other carriers' accessibility. And then in 3-4 years, he sells everything.
So I do appreciate being with you guys. I gotta go eat dinner, so I'm just gonna say bye everyone in the chat. Carlos, thanks for having me on. Zero Cool Catering, you're clutch, man. Love you. Sneeze, you're awesome, bro.
See you,
Keep
man.
going. Tyrone, big fan of yours, bro. Keep going with your videos, man. I keep watching. All right.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
Later, Tito.
All
All
right,
right.
Tito.
You guys take it easy.
Have a good one and enjoy that din, bro.
Oh yeah, chimichangas, bro. I'm gone.
Damn, bro.
Oh.
All right, then.
All right.
Have a good one, bro. Thank you for coming on.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. But yeah, bro, it's really it's a shit show, bro. This merger. I mean, did we really lose a carrier for this?
Yeah. Yeah. The Spectrum went to the company that spends the least amount of money. And then now we got Charlie Ergen and wireless. Great. Yeah, we really made out.
They would have been better giving it to Mint Mobile.
God damn, bro.
Ryan
You know-
Reynolds would have did it right.
You would have.
Hey.
You would.
Hey, bro,
Forget
you know what I'm thinking? And I mean, hear me out, bro. Like, you too, Tyrone. Like, maybe this might happen, bro. Do you really think we might turn into Canada, bro? Like, where unlimited might be a thing of the past, bro, and stuff like that. If this continues, when we only have a couple of big players, because remember, Canada used to have a lot of players, bro, and then it went down to only 3 major players, and unlimited data there is non-existent, bro.
Yeah, it is. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's slowed down to 512 kilobit after you use your use your limit.
No,
Yeah.
that's not true.
You
Look
gotta
it
pay
up.
high prices. You gotta pay high prices. But the thing is, we're cooler than Canada, Carlos. And here's the thing about between U.S. versus Canada. Canada takes a long time for the government to even release spectrum. We always do it first. We always we're kicking their butt in the 5G rate. It's going to take them at least 5 years to even get 5G off the ground.
Well, they already have Canada already has 5G from Bell.
Well, I mean, to the extent to where they have released as much spectrum auction.
Tyrone,
So-
this is a mess, dude. This is a mess.
See? Look at what he said, right? There's unlimited in Australia, but after 100 gigs, we get slowed down to 1.7 Mbps.
Why 1.7? What is that magical number?
I don't know, bro. I mean,
The heck?
I got
you might
slowed
as
down to 1.7 gigabytes, y'all.
you-
What
you
the
might as-
heck, man?
bro, you might as well say I'm slowed down to 1.64221
I know.
Mbps.
What the heck, man? What is that like? That gets 480p? Like, what does that mean?
Like, I know Sebi's saying that Chantel can help T-Mobile, but I don't know how Chantel's gonna be able to help T-Mobile though, bro.
Yeah, it helps them in
Like,
coverage.
it'll help them
and-
coverage. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. That's really about it. There's nothing else that'll help them on
It just
besides
plugs
getting
one of their. It plugs a coverage gap that they have. That's pretty much it.
Oh, yep, you said. Oh, they're
I mean, fuck, man. I don't know with AT&T's shit show, and then we got the Metro shit show. We got the T-Mobile show. I mean,
Hey,
what else
guess
is there?
Guess who's got his feet up on his desk right now, just worrying about Monday's keynote?
Who?
Hans Vestberg, probably wearing his tight ass pants right now, chilling.
Hey, yo, Tyrone.
Yeah.
How do you think? What do you think about Hans Vestberg's dress code, bro?
He's Euro, dude. He's Euro. That's
Yeah,
all.
he's European, so that's his style. I mean, right now he's the best suited for the wireless industry, in my opinion. Out of all the CEOs, he's the best suited, man.
Totally agree, Ty.
He's right now. He's laughing. He's got his feet up, and it's just he's laughing. He knew this would be this way. I'm sure all the engineers, the intelligence teams, I'm sure they told him, "Don't worry about this merger. We're gonna be just fine."
Well, he's wearing his alligator shoes, bro, on that desk.
Yeah.
Gotta have them gators, bro.
So Sneed, again, just to clarify, so you're saying pretty much the FCC assigned the DOJ
Yes.
to handle this
Yes.
deal.
Yes. That is an affirmative yes.
Damn.
That is a 100% yes. Tyrone, look, I know you didn't really cover the merger trial like I did
Mm-hmm.
because I watched all your videos, but I'm telling you, I did a video covering this topic. They tried to turn this into litigation. The fact that Macon Del Rahim told Charlie and Dish that you better get clearance from this senator, from this congressman to make this happen.
Yeah.
Because do you know who picked Dish as the fourth carrier?
No idea.
John Leisure.
Wow.
yep.
Yeah, that is true.
And you know why he picked John Leisure? Or John Leisure picked Charlie? Because he knows Charlie's an a-hole.
Yeah.
And he's like, we'll never have to worry about this guy because he'll find a way to do nothing.
And screw it all up.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He probably thought to himself, this guy will be out of the business in 3-4 years. He's going to be looking to
Exactly.
sell as soon as he's out.
Exactly.
He's probably looking for the opportunity when it becomes available
Now
for
the
him to be able to sell.
FCC did stipulate that they have to start building out a network, but they didn't say how he had to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. I mean, they're going to have like 20% of Sprint sites that they can take from. But here's my concern about all this. T-Mobile, we know, is far behind building network, right? So
Yeah.
where does this leave Dish? They're never called out. Can they surpass T-Mobile and meet their deadline? I don't. I really don't. I just don't.
Here's
Ain't
the
gonna
thing.
freaking happen.
Here's the thing.
All
All
gonna go
they
to-
have to do is give spectrum to T-Mobile, have T-Mobile operate it, and that will be considered build out for Dish.
Really?
Yes.
They can do that. That's legal to do. They could do that.
They could give them 70% of the spectrum across the nation and meet the 2023 requirement.
Yep.
Ooh.
Damn. See, you guys got to think about the whole picture. This is not like one thing. That's the thing that I will say about following that merger so closely and looking at all those concessions. Charlie being able to manipulate the language, being able to manipulate the distribution of his network, he doesn't have to do anything. He can just give the spectrum for another carrier to operate it, share access, and he's got himself a native network.
I hear he's building out his 5G network with a deck of cards that he plays.
Yep, he's got the royal flush, bro.
Bro,
I
he's always
want
got the
the royal
flush.
flush over here. I need the ace of spades over here, and then I need a straight flush over there. There we go.
Yeah, because if we're being honest and realistic here, if we're looking at the time frame that it takes realistically to put up a new cell site, it takes 18 to 24 months per municipalities. That can take Dish anywhere from 7 to 10 years, if not longer, to build a nationwide footprint, and that won't even be a solid footprint. It'll
Tyrone.
be a skinny footprint.
Tyrone, he said he's going to do it with $10 billion.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
You
there's no way.
you see what I'm saying? His plan is not to have his own native network cover 70% of the U.S. The plan is to get 70% of his spectrum deployed across the U.S. Not his power sites, it's just his spectrum holdings.
Why not? All you got to worry about then is just the core to run it. That's it.
But the thing is, if they transfer it to T-Mobile, wouldn't the FCC or the DOJ step in at some point and say, "Hey, man, this is not fair. You guys are operating way too much spectrum on the core."
That's not actually, but that's not
how it works, though.
Yeah, that's not going to. I think what's going to end up happening, Tyrone, is if you look at the investments and everything that Dish has done for the last 3 or 4 months, it has zero to do with tower sites. Everything to do with cloud-based Open RAN. Everything. VMware, Mavenir, Rakuten, every single business relationship that Charlie Ergen has made in wireless is all Open RAN. It is all software and cloud-based operations. Absolutely nothing to do with tower sites.
Yeah, notice he has not struck any deals with any tower companies.
Not Crown Castle, not American Tower, nothing.
Exactly.
That's right.
I need $10 billion worth of poker cards right now.
Damn.
Yeah.
See, I don't look
good.
at what carriers say, bro. To me, it's what they do.
Yeah.
Bro, because bro, it's not making sense, bro. That is true. Everything is going to be cloud-based. Cloud-based is easier to share a network with.
Yeah, but what Charlie's doing is he's setting himself up for network operations that are not dependent on his own hardware. Everything to do with software. Everything to do with network core operations, segmenting, slicing, all of that type, dynamic pricing, bro. That's we're talking about being able to charge different rates at different times of the day.
Yeah, his build out's going to be Open RAN, right? So if you think about that, you can. His build out's. So if you think about that, you could even say, "Hey, Verizon, I'm going to use some of your crap, some of my frequencies, go to Open RAN here over here." You can do the same thing with AT&T. That's the benefit of Open RAN. Because you can just say, I have 700 megahertz that I want to mix with Verizon. I have, this other 700 I want to do with AT&T. Blah blah blah. That's what it's going to do, and I think that's wrong. I don't agree with it. I don't like it.
You know how we'll know what's going on is doesn't Verizon have AWS Block 3?
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, they do.
Dish has AWS Block 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
and that's
correct.
clean, beautiful spectrum.
Okay, when we start to see Verizon putting up AWS, panels specifically for that block, we see new panels getting put up in
Bro.
rural America. We see new panels getting upgraded on their sites.
Sneed.
We know that something's going on with Dish.
Sneed. They don't have to
Probably.
do that. They don't have to do that. All they got to do is add the license.
No, that's not true.
They
AT&T. That's how AT&T did it.
well, they
AT&T has the same block of spectrum. That's why.
well hold on. There's a couple parts to this. One, you need the license, and two, you need the radio. If your radio needs to support the frequency band,
Yeah.
okay, so you have what's called high and low frequency based radio.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your spectrum. So your radio has to support your frequency range, as well as have the license.
Oh, my bad. I said antenna. I meant radios. My bad.
Radio, right? Yeah.
So,
My bad.
So
Well, and the
they
antenna is
can use.
supported too. So yeah.
Well, so I mean, Verizon's panels are pretty much up to date in most places.
Oh no, they have band 13 only sites all across.
Oh yeah, in
America.
those. Oh yeah, in
Yeah.
those sites. But I'm talking
And
about
that's
in.
where Dish has the
in-
spectrum. Dish has the spectrum nationwide.
I'm talking about like in urban and suburban markets where
They'll put it there
they're-
too. They'll activate. You'll see, bro. They will, and then they can DSS that stuff, bro, because they'll have 20 megahertz. You know, just like Caleb was talking about, a lot of stuff, a lot of potential things can happen. You know, a partnership with Verizon and Dish is so likely that it's like it's sticking in my head now. You know,
Absolutely.
like I'm confident, and the fact that Verizon didn't go nationwide with CBRS, it just confirms it even more to me.
Yeah. Hey Tyrone,
Yo.
do you really think that this DSS software? I don't know if you heard about the DSS software issues, bro, that are going around. Do you honestly think they can fix this situation to be able to deploy a decent DSS system? Because I mean, it's not looking good right now. It's not looking good.
Yeah, it's kind of an issue. The fact that Nokia has been lagging behind has bothered the carriers as well, because in most cases the country's kind of split. You know, it's Nokia on one end, Ericsson on the other end. So you really can't deploy a nationwide solution because
Yeah.
Nokia, apparently from what I've been told, Ericsson's DSS solution is 2 times more effective compared to Nokia's. So that's already a big downfall right there. And this is even another indication that nobody really wants to deal with Nokia. Not even, just Verizon, but AT&T as well. And I'm sure at some point T-Mobile's going to have to bite the sour apple and go with someone else.
I sure as hell don't like dealing with Nokia.
A lot of people don't. Performance-wise is an issue. And then apparently they also have big issues with meeting supply and demand.
Some people are saying, Tyrone, that Nokia is 6 months behind in hardware, 1 year behind in software.
Yes, you're absolutely right, Sneed.
Yeah.
That's about the right time frame.
That's horrible. That's not competitive.
Nope.
The only way they're going to do anything in terms of business, they have to completely undercut pricing to compete with Samsung or Ericsson.
That's correct. I can tell you from a first-hand perspective, from our perspective, the hardware and Nokia is ancient, horrible. The digital units are massive, old, horrible software, horrible everything, versus a nice, skinny Ericsson slimline digital unit that's so much easier to work with. When I came into the Nokia world, the first thought in my head was like, what? Horrible. And you're right. I hope they get bought out. No, I really do.
Bought out. Hopefully they just go out of business, period, bro.
Yeah, that.
We
Wow,
need a company from the U.S. to manufacture U.S. panels. That's what we need.
There's manufacturing for Ericsson in Texas right now.
And Texas,
Verizon,
yeah.
that's specifically basically for Verizon right now. I'm sure AT&T will get in on it, but
Yeah.
right now, I mean, they're going to be making hardware for Verizon that will probably get delivered within weeks.
Man, I seen something yesterday. Somebody, I forgot who brought it to my attention, but think it was Nikki. He said Verizon is looking to push 250,000 small cells with millimeter wave by 2025.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is, god damn.
Yeah, they'll be spending $40 billion annually by 2030.
Yeah.
Imagine that, bro.
40
It's a
billion.
lot.
Yeah. Because see, every carrier's network strategy is different. Verizon has their own, AT&T has their own, and we all know T-Mobile's all over the place. But
Changes on a daily.
it changes on the daily. But apparently Verizon's strategy is literally to build macro footprints until they feel that the densification is adequate, and then they shift to small cells.
That's correct.
Well,
Yeah, we've actually, when I was at Verizon, the sites that we actually put up for 4G, we knew the 5G was coming, especially the millimeter waves. We actually positioned our sites, every mile for that reason.
Oh, what up? Okay. Yep.
bro, like that's crazy, man. We gotta fix this situation. This situation, they gotta fix it, bro. If they don't fix it, I don't know, bro. It's gonna be a big situation. Nokia has to be gone. They gotta go. They should have been gone a year ago, at least. If they knew they couldn't keep up with the tech and the technology, then they should have canned them to the curb. Like, that's good that Verizon's ripping and replacing, but Jesus, bro.
But here's my thing. We know T-Mobile is already cash strapped. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, a larger part of T-Mobile's network is Nokia. How did they go to another vendor and find the money to spend on a rip and replace?
I can answer that. So basically, it's going to go like this. The markets that have T-Mobile Ericsson for Sprint, Nokia will be converted in Ericsson market. Okay, this is the case in LA. Another area. The case is the areas that have T-Mobile Nokia and T-Mobile Sprint will remain Nokia. Now, the areas that are on Samsung, Samsung Sprint and Ericsson T-Mobile will be converted into Ericsson.
Oh, so it's still gonna be a mixed show.
It is, but it's just going to be. I think actually I sent Sneed that map, but it's just going to be. It's going to be a lot more Ericsson because of the actual on the east side. Actually, it's going to be a touch more Ericsson, but at least the good part, like the Montana area, the Midwest, Oregon, all that Samsung areas for Sprint,
Yeah.
those all be Ericsson, which is a good thing. That would be a good thing.
Yeah, Ericsson is the better equipment. Even I'm hearing even in Nokia markets now, they have restrictions on upload. Apparently, there's just a lot of issues with Nokia.
Oh yeah. Oh crap.
They're a shit show, bro. I don't even know why it's still being used, man.
Hey, guess who just won? Guess who just won the best 5G core award?
Who?
Mavenir.
Yeah, Mavenir's good.
Really?
Yeah, and guess who locked in a deal with Mavenir?
Dish Network.
Right.
Charlie Ergen and Dish Network.
No.
No, he did. And he's gonna be using this frickin' 5G core for the software for the RAN, and then all he has to do is open RAN the radios.
Everything. All things open RAN.
Yeah, all things open RAN pretty much, and then there's his stupid network.
He ain't gonna build out no tower sites, bro.
Exactly.
He's gonna be running network segments within network segments. He's gonna have an MVNO
It's gonna
segment.
be a train wreck.
Bro, it's gonna. This is crazy, bro. Charlie's really. I can picture Charlie doing this too, man. This is the messed up part, as I can actually picture it, bro. Damn. So they're never gonna win, bro.
I know how it's gonna work. I'm in the freaking department. It's not going to be good. You cannot open RAN. You have to have a mix of both. You can't just do everything via software and not have the hardware. You have to have both.
Damn.
It's horrible.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see what Dish brings out to the table, right?
Yeah. It can't be much with 10 billion. It can't be much.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is going to use poker cards for radios, plus open RAN.
Well, what about the in Colorado and what was the other part, Tyrone, where they're putting where there's a tower site?
It was Ocala, Florida. They're putting up they're building a tower site for Dish.
And then I know in Denver there's 3 sites.
Those
But
are
that's it, we
trial
got-
sites, though.
So those are 4 sites total.
Probably beta testing.
Yeah, they're trial sites. What they are, that's fine. But 10 billion, gonna cut it.
Hell,
Not.
they'll need 2 billion of it to convert some of the Sprint stores to their Dish Wireless or whatever they're gonna call it.
Yeah.
Dish wireless, bro.
Let's keep in mind that $10 billion is what the T-Mobile company is going to be spending probably annually.
10.
Yeah.
Annual. Right.
And they're talking about building a whole network with that.
Yeah.
Holy,
right.
bro,
Well,
it
it
ain't
might
happening.
be true, but I'm telling you, they're not going to be building tower sites. They're only going to
Maybe-
build tower sites where they don't have, sites where like Verizon does or T-Mobile does. Like we'll use T-Mobile as the placeholder because that's who they have a 7-year MVNO with.
But what do you think this maybe could give coverage? Let's say if they do some stuff with Verizon, you think this can help Verizon out in a way for coverage gaps?
Yeah, they're going to have 10 to 20 megahertz everywhere Verizon doesn't have CBRS. They have 3,100 licenses.
They do have a lot of stuff.
And they have 10 to 20 megahertz of it.
Right. Exactly.
How in the hell were they able to buy that with such limited spending? I don't get that.
Because they didn't get it where Verizon did, which was in every major metropolitan market.
They
Also,
just got it in a few small areas.
They bought
got it-
the exact opposite of what Verizon did. Verizon paid the highest what do we want to say, I guess? They paid the premium for the most expensive licenses.
Yeah.
But they got it where it's needed, the most important markets.
So you're saying, Sneed, let's say in the market where Verizon is hurting, Dish could walk up to them and say, look, I got 40 megahertz of spectrum. You could put it on your network and we share it.
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
Shared access,
Okay.
100%.
The providers, they do that all the time.
And
And
they-
think about it. Think about it, though. With the Open RAN, with the 5G network architecture, they could split their access even further. Like Verizon they could literally say, Verizon, give us access to such and such bandwidth, and then they start splitting up these different slices, and they could do for MVNO, and they could do for themselves, they could do for Boost, they could do for Dish, they could do for it can all get split up. It's going to be very intelligent.
Yep. They could take a piece from Verizon, AT&T, and have it on the same freaking site.
I don't know. See,
Hello.
that's the way I look at it. When I looked at CBRS, and I look at the big two, it was Dish, it was Verizon. Verizon in major metropolitan areas, Dish everywhere else. I mean, what did
Ooh.
T-Mobile do? T-Mobile bought in like 6 markets. 6.
It was a waste of money.
Yeah. The
Were they
reason
at least
why.
Were they at least decent markets? Jesus.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, maybe it was areas where their 2.5 gigahertz is not contiguous. I don't know.
Honestly, it was
Yeah.
so. Have you seen the maps, Need? It was so small purchases. It didn't
I mean,
even
if
make
you look
sense.
at the colors, it looks like specs, right, Tyrone?
Yeah, it looks. I was laughing. What the hell is this?
The reason why Hans Vesterberg is got feet up on the desk, officially off, because Charlie Ergen jerked him off earlier. That's why.
Oh man. No.
But if we're being honest, Verizon has been building towards 5G since 2014, 15 when they started densifying the network.
Yeah.
There's not one carrier that has the same density in the network in terms of macros than Verizon. Nobody.
Tyrone, there's a macro site for Verizon in the CLE every mile and a half.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. Verizon's gonna win this one again, bro. Unfortunately,
I believe so, and that's why they never looked at it in a bad way in terms of the lesser spectrum position. I told one guy a couple of years back, I was like, if you really think that Verizon was hurting that bad, you don't think they would have bought spectrum when it was available?
Here's the thing, Tyrone. When you build a tower site, that is a long-term investment. You will never lose. You will never lose. You're never going to lose in a millimeter wave node. You're never going to lose in a tower site. It's not going to happen. You can always add access to those tower sites. Always.
Yeah,
and Verizon knew that. The hardest thing to do is build a tower site. It's even more important to build towers than to buy new spectrum. Verizon has proven that. They haven't purchased any spectrum outside of millimeter wave, right? They haven't purchased spectrum in almost a decade.
Yeah. The last purchase, what was it, for LT Band 66?
Yeah. And they didn't even buy that much, to be honest.
Yeah, it was, what, 10 megahertz in some markets?
Yep.
10 to 20 megahertz. Yep.
Yeah. So they knew the hardest part of LTE would be building the cell sites. And now they know the hardest part of 5G is building out the millimeter wave.
And which company is still building cell sites?
Right now, it's from what I'm seeing here, it's Verizon. I just sent Carlos a picture.
Which network has a tower density problem? It's not Verizon.
No, it's AT&T and T-Mobile.
Yeah.
AT&T has some markets that are decent, but that's about it.
Literally, Verizon is just climbing towers for the next 5 years. They're just climbing and upgrading. They're not building
small
much.
cells everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just sent Carlos a picture. They're building a new site in El Paso as we speak.
There you go.
That's just added density. They're just gonna put CBRS on it.
Yep.
Rip and replace. It depends on how many carriers they have to do. If it's just one, just one carrier, maybe about 30. Usually, it just depends on the job.
Yeah. So, Caleb, in your opinion, how quickly can they get the CBRS rolled out in the markets where they purchased it?
Here's the thing, man. That's a variable question because the markets vary. Think about it. You have to cover. There's some markets where they're large markets, but you have to cover a lot of square miles, right?
Yeah.
There's some markets that aren't too big, right? I know in LA it's going to take a long time, but they'll get there. They're going to do it out quick. You know, in other smaller markets such as, well, they will do it pretty quickly, right, Carlos? So it just depends on market. It depends on the RF budget, well, right? So that's a huge factor. And it depends on capacity. So when you roll out a market, you take a look at a couple things. First, you look at what budget I have to work with, and then you base your budget off your RF RF coverage and capacity, this being capacity band. You base that off. Then you just say, the next thing you look at is, okay, I can get. You look at ROI, right? So once that happens, okay, I have this many people in this area that I need to cover for capacity. What's the biggest return on investment I can get if I put small cells, a cluster of small cells here, a cluster of small cells there, right? And you just do that, market.
Yeah, that makes sense. That means 2021 they're going to be really busy.
Exit, yes, sir. 2021 is the time to shine.
They're going to be really busy. I mean, they bought 40 megahertz of CBRS in El Paso. From what I've seen, the CBRS panels that they're adding are like really small cubicles.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Tyrone, do you you said they were adding it in your area? How far? I mean, if you don't mind me asking, like, how many miles do you live from the nearest mall?
Well, they're starting on the east side of town. Is where they started the millimeter wave deployment. With I guess they're called street macros, is what they're calling them.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I asked, because the fact that they're switching to Ericsson means I guess they have to switch out the baseband unit, and they got to switch the radios.
Yeah, baseband radio. Yep.
I don't know what the CBRS equipment looks like for Ericsson. Is it still that small cubicle, or is it included in the panel? I don't know what that looks like.
Your CBRS equipment will come with a digital unit, a radio. You're gonna see a new antenna.
Because what I'm thinking is, if Verizon is currently investing into going up to the sites and they're switching them to Ericsson, I would think they would include the CBRS equipment on that site. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Once they get it rolled out and stuff, once they put it on here, small stuff. My question to you is, like, how that it's on the east side, so like how many miles would you say you're, like, do you live in a densely populated area, like there's a lot of houses around you, or how far do you live? How many miles?
From that small cell?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, I live roughly about, I want to say about 13 miles from it, roughly.
Oh.
Yeah, about 13 miles from it. But there's a whole nother thing here with the city ordinance. The carriers are fighting. They're currently in court. Well, not in court, but they're in hearings with the city, because the city only allows any wireless infrastructure to be a half mile apart. And the carriers are saying they need that to change to 1,500 feet for the small cells.
Right. Yeah, they plus part.
Yep. And the city, for whatever reason, is not understanding the whole 5G thing, and they're all out of whack. So everybody's trying to give their own, statement and all this other stuff, but it hasn't changed yet.
I've already tested CBRS. I've connected to it. On the macro sites, the rooftop sites that Verizon has been deploying it, they're doing 4 carrier aggregation. They're doing about 450 to 500 megabits per second. That if that's any indication of what they're going to be doing with the spectrum, Verizon's going to widen its lead. It's going to build on its root metric scores and reports and all of that. They're just going to create more space.
If you could put it into years, how many years are they going to widen their lead?
Like 2 years.
Damn.
Like 2 years of speed. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter. AT&T. I don't know what it is about AT&T. It's almost like they know what to do, but there's just always something missing.
Yep.
They got to pay down. They got to pay down debt. They can't afford to be doing what Verizon
right,
doing.
But that's what. Right, but they've spent the last 2 years.
That's their own fault.
2018, 2019, they spent 42 billion, 44 billion.
Yep.
Just imagine if they could have, all those acquisitions.
But actually, what if you add up the last decade? Where does that put Verizon versus AT&T if you take the last 10 years?
Verizon's always been on top, bro.
I mean, when Sprint was spending 3 and 4 billion, Verizon was spending 12 and 14.
Yep.
When T-Mobile was spending 4, Verizon was spending 12.
Yep.
When T-Mobile was spending 5, Verizon was spending 15.
But here's another thing too, and I think you're right about the time frame, Sneed. Verizon started building their LTE network 2 years before anyone else caught on. I think actually it was 3 years. I think they started building in 2009. I think they announced it in 2010, where the LTE went live on low band, and everyone was still trying to figure out HSPA 42. Sprint was dealing with WiMAX, and Verizon was already on a whole different path.
Well, to put it in perspective, Tyrone, this is probably the more important part. It's not like who had it first, right? It's always who has it the best.
Yep.
So in
Exactly.
2014, half of the country had advanced LTE on Verizon.
Yep.
2014. By 2015, it was national. Advanced LTE, so multiple carrier aggregation.
Yep.
Speeds essentially doubled overnight.
Yep.
Nationwide. They went from like
40,
11
50
megabits to 22, 20 to 40. Like everything just total all-out assault of speed.
We did that. We upgraded a band 13 sites. We added AWS.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, so
But that just goes to show you how smart the engineering team is for Verizon.
It's not just that, Tyrone. It's the vision. The vision is there. The execution is there, right? Like, we talk about the engineers and how great they are at their job, but the plan is so tight, and the execution is flawless. It's just it's like a fine-tuned machine.
Yeah, it is.
When I was working for Verizon, we don't mess around. We were very, 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 very focused on our goal, our mission, our what we called our quarterly end goal. Just if we screwed up something, like if I messed something up, my manager would give me a call and cuss me out. He was one of it's just a finely tuned machine, and that's what Verizon represents. That's why they win.
Yep.
Wow, that's what we're talking about. Comparing apples to apples, bro. Just
And I think to kind of simplify that even more, I think both AT&T and Verizon's engineers know what needs to take place, but it's just AT&T is getting told no, and Verizon's side they're getting told yes.
Exactly. There's very few times where we got full no Verizon, but even with RF budget.
Yeah.
But do you think that the reason why they have more of a green light is because of the years a relationship they had, especially with the old regional old regional carriers in those areas, and maybe it might be like, well, you know what, we have such a relationship with you guys, and we remember you, let's say, from AirTouch Wireless back in the day, so yeah, let's go ahead, whatever you want.
Yeah, all that matters, bro. All that goes into it. Yeah.
Absolutely, Carlos, you're 100% right on that. When I was at Verizon, we worked with regional carriers, especially where they provided more of a coverage where we didn't. We provided huge amounts of support to them, and they trusted us as far as relationship goes. We provided the service.
Yeah, because all Verizon did when the acquisitions happened, all they did was they took over that native network in that region, and at the same time they took all those relationships with them too. So all those bonds are still available. They're still tight.
Yeah, man.
Yep. And that's the thing with that's the thing that I was saying with AT&T. There's just no way that these engineers didn't know that, oh, hey, we have a mid-band that's in the higher frequency, 2300 megahertz, and we need the densification to make that work better. But they got told, no, we can't build any more sites right now. We have too much debt.
I don't think that's what it is. I think they're just, there is a network gap. There is separation. Verizon has created a lead. They really have.
Yeah, but the reason that is because AT&T hasn't been building sites in 2014, 15, 16. AT&T wasn't building densification into its network. They were still upgrading it, but that was about it.
They were busy buying DirecTV and Time Warner.
Yeah,
at that time,
they were.
Dude, so what's up with this one right here? My home ISP slowed down after T-Mobile upgraded the tower because T-Mobile was using the same backhaul as my home ISP. Can that happen, Caleb? I never even heard that's possible.
I would have to know who his home ISP is, and I don't know
Frontier.
because Frontier. But here's the thing: that would be a Frontier issue, because the reason why I say that is because each cell tower has its own dedicated circuit, so they're guaranteed like the 1 gig or 10 gig or whatever access they purchase. That would not that wouldn't be a mobile issue. That would be a Frontier issue, but they're not related. They're still related. We'd have to check Frontier.
Yeah, because I never heard that before, bro. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's two separate circuits, so it's something with Chrome. My best bet is right. Get a service call going, and it will pick it up.
Imagine that, bro. They upgrade all our towers and our home ISP's tank.
It's not supposed to.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's what fiber optics about. It's not supposed to.
Yeah.
So what? So Tyrone, so El Paso it's getting Verizon fiber like all over the place.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Verizon right now has like multiple projects going on here. They're doing the fiber, they're doing the millimeter wave, they're putting on new sites, they're switching to Ericsson. Shit.
But see, that's the thing, Tyrone. Like, we watch T-Mobile make excuses about the pandemic, and what does Verizon do during the pandemic? They work harder.
Yeah.
They work faster.
They're taking
They
advantage.
increase their capex, and then T-Mobile goes the other way. You know, whatever the financial situation is there, that's not my point. My point is Verizon is capitalizing on the opportunity where there are less people out and about. They're saying, we strike while the iron is hot.
Yeah.
The first thing that AT&T came out and said at the beginning of the pandemic is we won't be able to spend our entire capex this year.
I'll give an example. One of my Verizon cell tech buddies, during the pandemic, if a cell tower went down and he was on call, he got paid an extra $600 for every tower he had to fix.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You wanted him to go down.
Hey, you're putting cheese on the bread that month, bro.
Right. Yeah, he did. He definitely did. I'm like, wow, dude. Nice.
Bro, he was begging for them to go down.
Scallops every day.
Yeah, he was.
Hey, Caleb.
Third.
Yeah, I had a question. So I'm hearing that AT&T is allowing the network team to build out about 3,300 new sites per capital year. And of course, that number goes down once you go into the regions, you know, like North Texas, West Texas, those sites start shrinking. From maybe numbers that you've heard working with Verizon and, you know, now with Sprint and T-Mobile, is that a sufficient amount of sites being built on the yearly basis, or is that rather low?
So here's the thing. This is what I kind of get at. You can say, hey, I want to build a projected number of sites, but the site, they fall through. Not every site gets built. Actually, only about 85 to 90% of the sites get built. That's the honest truth. They either fall through due to landlord issues, permitting, zoning, city council just screws with it. Only 85 to 90% of the sites get built. I can't tell you how many times I wanted a tower to be built and got shot down. I think of one or two examples that happened. One was a landlord issue that he just said, screw it, you're not building. Two was had something with the city electric. I got screwed up. We had to I had to search for another candidate location for the tower, and that screwed me up. So just what we do is we once we get our search rings done and select our candidate site, we say, hey, this is the amount of sites that we would like to build, right?
Yeah.
Then we work it out with the landlords and the city councils next. But just let the chips fall where they may. That's good for 85-90% of the sites built. Sometimes we got good years, sometimes we got bad years.
Yeah.
However, once we get a site built, the mods like getting carriers on the tower, butter. Right now they can't stop.
Look at what Elmer's saying. He's saying that Verizon's also acquiring part of Chat Mobility in Iowa. Did anybody hear about this?
Nope.
No, but good for them.
No idea.
Damn. So they're still trying to go after some regionals.
Yeah, the reason I asked Caleb is because I asked another buddy of mine that works at Verizon, and he kind of laughed at me and he said, "Oh man, that's nothing." He's like, "We do double of that on a yearly basis," and he says sometimes triple just to see what permits get approved and what permits don't get approved.
Exactly. Yeah, it's exactly right. Because you actually want to have a projected build out a lot higher than your actual. So if that makes sense, you say, I want these projected sites, well, say like 1,000. I'll just throw a number like 1,000 sites, but you can only expect about 700 to 800 to get built. See what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's just the way it is.
All right, then, guys. I'm gonna cut this because I'm actually gonna go out with the wife for a little bit and go do some stuff on the strip. So I'm gonna do some testing too. So at the same time, I'll bring the modem with me and test it now that I'm over the allowance.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
So just to sum up the 2-hour chat, Verizon is still the #1 carrier in the United States.
Mm-hmm. Nice
Damn,
job,
you
Tyrone.
you have to hit him. You have to hit him with the punchline, bro.
Hey, Tyrone, how about a buzzer beater, please? Can you do that?
Yeah, we're gonna need a buzzer beater. We need a good one today.
Yeah.
We need a good one, bro.
We got to stop wearing the tutus and the pink thongs, man. They got to go.
They gotta go. You heard it from the man. They gotta go. All right,
And
guys. Go ahead.
For those that don't believe it, the tutus are an actual thing, and they're being worn inside the T-Mobile stores.
That's nice.
No way.
That's
I mean, we see T-Chains, bro, but who else is wearing them?
I mean, I saw it.
Everybody's shaking their groceries in the stores.
Hold up. I actually want to tell you guys about a new RF design I'm working on. That I've actually, I got a hold of some pink tutus, and if you put them around the antenna,
Oh my god!
it increases by 3 dB.
Oh my god, bro!
Oh my
Popeye's
God.
chicken sandwiches and pink tutus are design.
It's true.
Jesus.
It's true. I tested it out myself. I did the field test.
Bravo.
Hey,
bravo.
Caleb.
Yeah.
It's funny you mentioned that because one time I had a severe network issue with T-Mobile like 3 years ago, and one of the local engineers came to my house to see what the hell was wrong with the tower. Right? He pulled up in a workmobile for T-Mobile, and when I saw that goddamn car, man, that shit had nothing but antennas on the top of it. He was pulling 100 megabits on 5 bars. I was like,
Right. Yeah.
I was like, really, dude? You got a tower on the top of your fucking vehicle.
But we actually what we do is we actually have test gears. So we actually use like Anaritsu and Rodent Schwartz test gear with a little block antennas that we put on the top of the vehicle. We use drive testing software, right, to go around. So that's what we.
Yep.
Good for him. Yeah, so that's the crap that we used to do when we do drive testing, troubleshooting, RF parameterization, stuff like that.
Yep.
Jesus, man.
So he's doing his job. Gotta give him that.
Yeah, he's doing his job. All right, then, Carlos. Have a good
All right,
night.
then, guys. Have a good night.
Right.
All right, guys. Thank you for coming to this show. I appreciate the panel that was in here. I appreciate Zero Cool this way. And then I appreciate also the Majestic Goat, aka SMT. I appreciate also Tyrone from Tech Life coming in. And also, guys, I want to, before we fully finish this podcast, I want to let you guys know, if you guys even care about these employees, if you guys care about these dealers, because these are a lot of families and a lot of jobs that could be lost if this does not get settled. Make sure to please follow the Twitter page NWIDA, and make sure to follow Metro Dealers Unity Group. And also, there's a petition to sign, and you guys please sign that petition. let's help these guys out. Let's help these dealers out. Let's help out these employees, because these are families and they got to put food on the table. You know, if you guys could please do that for us, we would really greatly appreciate it. You know, these guys really need some help here to get their voices heard and to make sure that these places stay up and running. All right, then, guys, I wanted to show you this one last thing. This is this kid from Lawrence. Yeah, we got the AirPod Pepsi case and the phone Pepsi case. Ali. Yeah, bro. Bro. Straight up. Hashtag Save Metro, guys. And hashtag Pepsi Gang. And if you watch this whole thing from finish to end, hashtag 2Live Crew. If you're in the replay, hashtag Replay Crew. Also, if you were eating this, we're going to go hashtag Scallop Gang. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. And thank you. All the descriptions of social medias are in the description down below, guys. Just like we got the IG, we got Periscope. We're always live there. Doing, you know, Twitter. We're always very active there. We're somewhat active on the Facebook. The Twitch link is also down below. We did get the Patreon page up. I did put the link earlier in the description. I mean, on the chat, but I will put it in the description down below. I will have it done in about a week or so. I should have it fully done, and then we'll start getting some content on their exclusivity stuff for Patreons. All right, thank you guys for coming in and staying and watching this whole cast, and we will catch you in the next one, guys. And remember, hashtag Save Metro. Peace, guys.
Peace.